being update 100, I figured that this would be the last one with the contest item at the end. So be prepared to send your list to the address below, right down here somewhere. Alright, and what I'm going to do is give you 1 week. Actually, yes, 1 week. We'll give you 1 week from today to send in your list. And give me a little bit of time to go through those lists and figure out who's closest, who has the most complete list, and we'll go from there. And the next update, or the second to next update, it'll be in the next couple updates, let's put it that way, that you'll find out who's won, or if we're having a random drawing. So, yes, contest is pretty much finito. So, remember to check on the last end part of this video for the last item added to the box. Alright, now, as for other stuff, we have nothing much happening. Being fall, I am taking a trip off to pick up some merchandise I bought at auction. Another online auction where I did put in about 60 bids, and again ended up with about 5 items. Outbid on pretty much everything. So I have to pick up those lonely 5 items, or 5 lots rather. Should make some money on them all, depending upon whether I was accurate in my assessment of them by the limited photos that were up. So we'll do a bit of that tomorrow, and maybe get some shots of some scenery and the like. Don't plan on doing a lot of picking, maybe a few stops at thrift shops and such, but won't be doing any picking stops this time. So, stay tuned. I forgot to note that there's also a couple other goodies in the box as well that are just free bonus items. So, be prepared to come across those if you happen to be the winner. So I'm back from the trip to pick up auction stuff, so I'll show you a few things I picked up at the thrift shops. Hit 2 of them on the way, as well as an antique shop. The last thrift shop picked up Coke flare glass, or Bell glass I should say, not flare glass, Bell glass, with the fountain lines. And if you don't know what those lines are for, that's they filled the syrup up to there, then added carbonated water up to the second line, and you'd get your Coke. Anyway, and then a couple lids for Pyrex refrigerator dishes. A couple lids there. And what else? Got one of these candy jars, and these jars, candy was shipped in them, and then the retailer could use them later for other product. Sometimes they've got Wrigley's gum advertising on the bottom, and obviously Wrigley's gum was shipped in those ones, but they look the same as these, but of course have a little more value because of the Wrigley's connection. Let's see, what else do we have? And seems to be a soda fountain day. It's got a sundae dish by Lily Cups, and a string holder is what that is. See the little hole in his mouth? Put the ball of string in there, hang it on the wall, and then you've got your string holder. So that was it for the thrift shops, and I did also get an area history from one antique shop that I stopped at. So now for the stuff I got at auction. I'll show you some of the less exciting stuff first. I didn't, well, I bid on some lots of Chinaware and such, and there was a few bonuses I didn't realize were in the lots. Nothing terribly special. Got some crystals for a chandelier, piece of dragonware right there. That's what this stuff is called with the dragons on it. And it's called Moriagi, I believe, and is this raised type of decoration. So got some of that, and that was just a little bit of a bonus. Souvenir plate from Surus, no big deal, but somebody may want that, who knows. Some other miscellaneous china I'm not going to bother showing you because it's just boring and is going in the thrift shop box anyway. There was one neater one from Texas, souvenir plate from Texas, kind of cool. We'll keep that one, throw it on the wall. Somebody will get after it. It's by Homer Laughlin, so it's got a little bit of collectability because of that. And let's see, what else? Nutcracker, there was a lot of miscellaneous items, and I picked up, this was in the lot. Made in Italy. Didn't know that at the time, but it is marked Made in Italy. Older, 50s I would say, something like that. Maybe a little older. And in that same lot, I think, was this pipe holder, which is meant for the dash of a car, right there. And there was a little absorbent filters box included in that lot too. And what else? Oh, there was some souvenir china that was mixed in with the china lots, and that's the reason I bid on the china lots, was to get these. And one is out of where was that? Out of Gretna, Manitoba. And I happen to like the souvenir china stuff, so that's why I picked up it. And there was one from Melita. This stuff's Victorian era, 1890 and up into the Edwardian era, 1900. This one's from Melita, right there. And an oil spout, little guy, was a little different, but came in a lot, like I said, of miscellaneous. And what else? I'm almost out of stuff. There was a lot of playing cards. Now, the lot said that they didn't know whether the decks were complete, but there's a North Star set, which is decent, and here's a second North Star set. So we got two North Star sets, so we'll get at least one, hopefully one complete set out of those. There was some fantasy, what you could pretty much call fantasy Coca-Cola ones. They're kind of a cheap, made in Taiwan or Hong Kong. These were made in Hong Kong. I don't believe they're authorized by Coca-Cola. If they are, they're not very well done, unfortunately. But they'll go out quite cheaply. And there was a box that I did notice had the Bowtie BA symbol, but unfortunately there's only one deck of cards. And whether these cards are even marked with the BA, oh, it doesn't appear. They don't appear to be marked with the BA. Oh, yeah, they are. So they are marked. So we did get at least a deck of BA cards with them. And last but not least, I'm going to include a photo of the last item, which is a hay hook for getting hay out of the barn, and we'll put that right here. So I got around to checking out the North Star decks, but unfortunately the one deck has been in water, or has been exposed to dampness anyway. So the decks themselves have solidified, and they're mold in the box, which I don't think can remedy very well. And basically the one deck is one solid piece. see, it's just one chunk, and same with part of the deck of the other piece. So, and they're mixed, the cards are mixed up, so there's just it's a mess. So we're talking garbage, and I'll wipe some of the cards off and probably put them in a lot with that old BA deck as well, and just sell them as extras. That's about all we can do with them. Ooh, mold stinks too. Anyway, so that's about it from the auction lot. The one deck of North Star cards were actually in quite excellent condition, and will go into an eBay auction. So, yep, and yeah, happy about that. So, here we go, on to more. So, it's Friday, and with Friday means hopefully people through the door. Did have one customer email let me know that they are coming by, so hopefully we'll have at least one customer. And let's see, other than that, basically I just cleaned up those two North Star decks that I had decided I was throwing out, but they cleaned up not bad. Had to clean each side of each card, so about 100 cards to clean up roughly, or 75 cards thereabouts that needed cleaning. So, save them from the trash. That'll mean a little bit of profit in the future. Get rid of them through antique auction or something like that. So, yeah, that's been about it. And yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment, so we'll just add to this as time progresses. So it is Saturday, about 20 to 2. Had a good day yesterday. I had a few customers through that were paying customers, so that was good. And yeah, that's about it for this video. We're going to end it here. Don't forget about the contest. Get your entry in ASAP. Alright, safe picking, happy picking. Take care. It's contest time once again. And this time we have this cool key fob. Might help if I hold it up proper way. And it's got a cool character on it. This dog. I don't know if you can see him there. A little hard to see on the screen, unfortunately, but there we go. It says please return to, and it has a space for your address there underneath. Looks like it's almost been found metal detecting or something, because it's really dark brass. So, kind of cool. So, it's going in the box. Happy picking, safe picking. Take care.